We get a lot of questions, don't we, Dee, about the downswing and how do you start the downswing and what's the sort of initial movement and the process and all that stuff. So we've got 2 steps, haven't we, to the downswing?
Yeah, 2 triggers to get the downswing happening, because that's all you want in the downswing. You want a trigger because you've already coiled yourself up. You're on the way.
And it can be very important, that initial part of the downswing, because if you come out over the top, then you've got your slice, which is the most common.
And I think it is really important because all the research, all the 3D, all the Doppler radar, that the downswing for all people to some degree starts with the pushing into the left. If you're right-handed, this idea, I've got one of Mike Adams. I'll just quickly go and show. I've got one of Mike Adams' force pedals here. This is the stronger one,
squishy,
which is really great. They're a wonderful. We've already done a video on those.
I'll link to the video about those.
But the idea is basically for every person to some degree. So we're a little different, but the trigger is first you feel you're pushing in to the ball of the left foot, just a little push. Some people feel it in the foot, the knee, some people a little bit in the hip. You're all slightly different, but it is a push onto that. And then the next push is pushing the left thumb down. By that, I mean the left thumb pushes this way. So the left thumb is doing this. It's not doing that, because if we do that, if we go this way with our hand over the top, you just said, also you can't push into the left foot.
So you tend to have the weight fall back.
The weight falls back, you're going to swing out to in, everything like that. We have a couple of really good drills also on how to get this left thumb to push down.
Yeah, okay.
Which is really, if I just use the flat stick drill here, if you're looking at it.
You can get a flat stick from any hardware store.
Dennise.
If they're in America, there might be Home Depot.
So if you look, it's to be done slowly, this drill. And I think I have this on one of my drills as well, Annie.
Okay.
So we swing back. I'm not on the right position, but we swing back here. I'll come in really close so you can see. And all I'm going to get the feeling is that I'm pushing down with my left thumb. People call this casting. It's not casting. Casting is that, and casting is out this way and spearing you here. What we're wanting to do is a direct path back to the ball. I do this drill very slowly. So it makes me come from the inside very slowly. It's just a drill. So it gets you on the inside rather than that.
And this is a drill out of Denise's top 20 favourite ever drills, which you can grab a copy of. We'll put a link to, because Denise has put together her top 20 drills of all time, and this is one of them.
So look at this, Annie, when we go out here. Oops, look, I'll do it this way. I'm going to ruin myself.
Yeah, you're ruin yourself. That wouldn't be good.
This, we know, oh my God, that's no good.
So that's pointing in the wrong direction as well.
So we're wanting to get the feeling slowly that this is lining up with my arm about here. Not fast, it's a very smooth, and you can see that's like one track back to the ball, slightly on the inside.
So you would do this drill slowly to get a feel.
Very slowly.
And that's just so that you can feel the correct path down into the ball. Yeah. So our 2 triggers for the downswing are pushing down into that leading left ball of the foot. So that gives you that nice sort of weight coming forward.
Yeah, just take my club and we'll get you to do it. Can you see it? Let me get it. All right, off you go. So you're going to get that, push down, and you're letting this just drop. Sorry. Can you see there? So Annie's pushing there, letting the hands drop.
Because a lot of people, their weight goes back when they come down. Yeah. The first motion is back this way, and then you cut across it, and you lose power.
And where did you just feel the pressure go when you did that? Went back into your heel and on your right foot.
Back into heel onto your right foot,
Or if you try to hold on to this too long, and you go, I'm going to hold on, it comes out this way as well. And
or it can come in too much, can't it, as
really
well?
Hard, but more. I would say, wouldn't you say, I think probably, I could be wrong here, I don't have pure stats on this, but about 75% of amateur golfers
come over the top.
For varying reasons.
That's
so
right, exactly.
We make it simple.
So
trigger.
If you initiate, that's going to help this drop into the right spot. And then the other one is feeling, you're just pushing with that top thumb, is it, Dee? Down onto the, okay.
So you're just kind of keeping it simple. So that's where this little exercise comes in here. I'm just training the left thumb to push that way. So I'm not going there. like delaying it. You can't. Worst advice given is that it's not casting, because that would injure me. That would injure. So notice when I'm doing this, it's not just my wrist doing it. Things are moving. Nothing is really still.
And the idea is to come down to a straight line along the arm and down. Yeah. Okay, perfect.
But have a look anyway. We've got a more intense.
Yeah. So we'll put a link to Denise's favourite drills. But this is a really great one to initiate the downswing correctly.
2 ways.
And that pushing down also helps get the club down under the ball much more consistently.
So you know how to hit. Everyone's saying hit down. Well, how do you hit down?
Yeah,
if
what
you
does that
think
even
about
mean?
it, what goes up has to come down.
Yeah, that's right.
So it's more of a pushing action. That might be the feeling you get.
And if you tend to top the ball, this could help you a lot because it's pushing down into the ball.
Rather than pulling up. You know,
That's
people
right.
say, that's pulling up. We want to look here, push down. But don't forget to comment. Tell us that you like the video or not. Makes no difference.
Not if you don't.
Yeah, you can. Tell us why you don't like it. You don't like our clothes? I don't think that could be true because these are beautiful.
Look sensational.
Anyway,
We'll see you next
Enjoy.
time. Pro Golf Gals.
bye.
Bye.
The trigger of the downswing is to first push into the ball of the left foot, at the same time allowing your left thumb, so it's more of a pushing action this way. So push the left thumb, push into the ball of the left foot, that gets the club more behind you, and then you just let it go. That can't get
So
much.
this is more initiating the downswing than it is.
2 triggers to initiate the downswing.
Okay, perfect.
What's the best way so you can see the view? We'll probably
We get a lot of questions.